Okay. Hey, alrighty. Welcome back, everybody, to the Rookzer0 Drawcast. I am Rookzer0. Today we are... what day is it? It's October 14th. 2 weeks into October here. It is Wednesday. And it is the free draw. That can go down here at the bottom. There we go. There we go. Alright, we did it. We done did it, which is great. Taking a little drinky poo. I think we're on the internet. I hope. Snake with a hat. Hello, welcome. Bluest Druid, welcome as well. Let's see, we had a weird preemptive suggestion today, which normally I wouldn't do, but it's Corvus, and Corvus knows what's up, and he's here all the time. So I think we can give him this one-time preemptive draw. You wanted us to draw crystal people? The Shard Mind? I hope that's because Shardman doesn't sound right, so I assume it's the Shard Mind, which kind of also doesn't sound right. Draw a Crusader Rugby. DT, that's a great idea. I'm gonna write that down. I probably am gonna warm up with the rugby because I said I would do that. I think I'm gonna start trying to draw one rugby every time we do this. So we'll do a Crusader Rugby. And then a Shard Mind. Shard Mind. Super cool. Yeah, I got new rugby stickers coming in the mail today. Next week, maybe? I think they might be coming next week. I ordered them yesterday. I should be getting stickers today, which are going to be pretty dope. I'll put those up on the store probably tomorrow or the next day. Probably tomorrow. Thursday is usually my upkeep day. I got a whole bunch of new stickers that as soon as the rugby stickers come in, I'll be sending those out to the upper level Patreon members. Those are going to be the Halloween-based ones, which are going to be pretty sweet. So... Skeleton wizard who makes a skeleton puns. I know exactly how to draw that. A skeleton wizard. A wizard! How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing alright. Hope everybody's doing okie dokie. Alright, let's get some warm-up going on here. I've been waking up earlier and earlier in the last week or two. Now I'm waking up and doing yoga, and I'm just jacked when I'm ready to freaking start the stream. So hopefully I'm not too energized today. Not that yoga energizes you, but just being awake already instead of. That's not how rugby do. That's not how rugby do at all. Yep. I wonder if we could draw a handsome Squidward rugby. I did realize the other day that I've been drawing thin rugby again instead of fat rugby. All my stickers are thin rugby. I feel like thin rugby is just rugby when he remembers to wear a belt. But I forgot my belt today. Man, that's the worst. When you get to work and realize you forgot your belt, you're just like, great. I'm going to be hiking my pants up all day. Nobody wants that. Chubby rugby. I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking, Jonas. Ooh, how'd your D&D game go? Wait, half your players or half of the crew of the ship? Okay. No pirates is a good choice. Did any of them turn into weresharks? Dope. I'm excited. I'm excited for someone to get turned into a wereshark. Man, if I'm playing a Wereshark as an NPC, all they do is bite. They're just like, bite first, then swing. Bite first, then swing. You see a gnoll with a very large furless fin sticking out of its hump. As it opens its mouth opens way too wide, and it is just full of razor-sharp teeth. Its gills open, and that's when everyone just loses their shit. And you say, it's time to roll initiative. Yeah, I've done it before. It's great. I haven't actually done that before in-game, but I've thought about it. It'd be pretty dope. Okay, how do I turn Rugby here into a Crusader? He needs a hat. But I don't think he'd wear a helmet. I think he would just, like, put a helmet on his head. I think he would just have, like, yeah, he'd just have a bucket helmet on his head. With the little, like, eye slits. I think a bucket helmet might be funnier. So let's do that. We'll do like a halfway between an Among Us character and what the hell is it called? A Castle Crashers, yeah. We'll go somewhere along here. There we go. Crusade. Oh yeah, everybody's showing up. Please draw Jonas's book collar sorcerer. Alright, book collar sorcerer. Ants, get out of here. No ants allowed on the stream. I don't know. I just have to hold my drink all day. So that, ooh, that was close. Book sorcerer. Book sork. Could a gnoll get mange? I don't see why not. They kind of have like some weird stuff. Welcome to the call. Okay, I'm gonna hold my drink while I keep drawing Rugby here. And then we'll just give him, I think I'm gonna make his feet a little longer today. Do I want to put it, I don't think I do. I think I want to do like this. I'm gonna have the shield here. Crusader Rugby. I'll put his little goblin feet. Yeah. There we go. Draw a little bit of Rugby butt today. That's fine. Yeah. That's not too bad. I kind of like that. Oh, that's a big set of armor. I like that too. Cosmic chairs, welcome. What's it called? Squidward Rugby. Squidward Rugby. I should do a Squidward Rugby one of these days. Just hella buff. Bri, welcome to the call. Welcome. This. Make sure I'm in the right call here. Boop, 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 boop. Hails, yeah. Okay. Crusader Rugby. There we go. That's great. Okay, he needs his little earring. Because why not? And yes, I know his earring changes sides, and I don't care. That's half the fun. Magical earring. It's a magical earring that can go on any side of your ear you want. So I think it's kind of fun. It's got clip-on technology. Maybe. Wait, was I the only kid that had clip-on earrings when I was young? Is that just me? Okay, good. Same. Yep. Fancy. Gotcha. Boom. I wish to suggest a ferocious female winter... Okay. Why do you do this to me? No mounts. I said I was gonna like chillax on because last week I yelled at someone for wanting me to do fan art, and I'm like, I don't want that. And then the week later I yelled at someone for like they wanted someone writing something, and I'm like, that's 2 characters. I don't want to be a butt about it. I think we can just take suggestions and do them as they come. So I did, which I just did just now. Yeah, no mount, and just the rabbit itself. We can do that. I like that. Eldred, is that a giant rabbit person? Bruh. With 2 deer horns or rabbit into the glory of war. Wait, do you want the Eladrin or the elf? Or the rabbit? I'm just confused. You want a battle rabbit? Is that what you want? A battle rabbit mount. All right, doing some push-ups. Thank you, Brian. Oh boy. Okay. An epic winter armored rabbit. We can do that. I like that idea. I might give it horns just to make it look like a jackalope because I feel like that's more my style. Oh no. Double push-ups. Okay, here we go. I gotta do more. Thank you very much, Brian. I appreciate it. Oh boy. $16, $17, $20. All right. You like the shade of orange. Well, it is Halloween-ish. I gotta keep doing push-ups. Here we go. 20 more. I'm glad I'm not doing the the doubles anymore, but yoga has kind of fixed that. I also like the color orange, so here we go. 1, 16. Okay. I think I have to switch to something else. That was a lot. All right, downside to doing yoga in the morning. Then push-ups. Whew, all right, there's rugby. Rugby Crusader. This is what I got drawn with me today. Looks like I got Jonathan, Druid, Shard Mind. Okay, we gotta draw a crystalline fellow. Or lady, I guess. First time actually getting to watch live. I'm not watching while I'm at work. Good. Yeah, because that's bad. Don't do that. I guess depending on your job, it doesn't really matter. Okay. Hey, if that work's getting done, you know. Snake with a hat. 2 more push-ups. That says funny art man, but I read that as like I read that as fat man, and I was like, harsh. Harsh. Two more done. Thank you, Hat. I appreciate that. All right. Whew. All right, how do I want to make crystalline people? I forgot about these critters. This is going to sound weird, I always kind of got them confused with Dragonborn in 4th edition. I think the art styles were just very similar. And then that, yeah. The man of no planned land has returned and has an excellent idea. Barter Hob? I don't know what that is. I'll have to look that up. A Bander Hob sexy, huh? That's probably not appropriate. Bander Hob. Oh, yeah, I know I can draw a cute Bander Hob. That's easy. It's just a big toad monster. We can do that. Cute Bander Hob. Bander Hob. Oh boy. Alright. Everybody gets to hear me just like wheeze and die over here now. No, I think the Dragonborn, like the 5th edition Dragonborn, have all those weird like head tendrils. And I would not be surprised if that person was influenced by or is the same artist that drew the crystalline people from 4th edition. That and like 4th edition had a kind of World of Warcrafty vibe to it. And so the Draenei kind of flow in there as well. Oh no, you probably fought 2 of them and you whiz got downed. I like it. We've been doing some weird stuff in our campaign recently. I accidentally became the king of the thieves, not as a thief. We basically burned down a town, took over a kingdom. Yeah, it's escalated very quickly. And I'm not sure it was my DM's intent, but I hope he's still enjoying our shenanigans. Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's technically our fault. If Lars shows up, we can ask him, but it was a lot of setup for like only the king of whatever can open this vault. And I think he wanted us to like help the guy get it. And then he's like, you can pick anything from the vault. And we're like, well, we're going to kill this guy because we don't trust him because he's a shady dude. And I guess now we have to become the king to open the vault, which is really the only goal our quest has, to get in this vault. So we become the king, open the vault, get everything in the vault. And now we're just like rolling around with, a billion magical items. And it's like, yep, that happened. And now I don't know what we're supposed to do. Yeah. I want to make these more jaggedy. I'm not sure how to make this more jaggedy. I got lots of reference, I guess. I can just look at that. Let's look at the reference. Mr. Apples, that's okay. You can hang out in the YouTube chat. I'm going to try to keep reading it today. I do have a bad habit of forgetting about it sometimes. Ooh, that's a good one. I like that reference. I'm going to start this over a little bit because I don't think they need armor. I think if your body's made out of crystal, What else is... Yeah, it depends on the crystal. That's true. Excuse me. Yeah. So I saw the Monster Hunter trailer, the new one, because a few of them have come out now. for the new movie. And every time I see the trailer, it's just like, oh, that looks terrible. But what if it's not? Like, what if it's good? I don't have high hopes for it being awesome, but who knows? You know. At this point, I watched the original Tron over the weekend. That movie's so bad. It's just not a good movie. Like, it's not paced well. The visuals are ridiculous, especially for the time of how they did it. Like, so much work and effort went into it, but like the movie itself is just not great. And then Tron Legacy is reviewed poorly, I think, but I think it's good, especially like compared to the original. Yeah. So many references. See, I think it adds a lot to the universe, and so that's really what I'm worried about with Tron Legacy. Is like, is it going to add anything to the universe, or is it going to be just a generic action movie with Monster Hunter monsters in it? Which, you know, that can be cool by itself, just to see the Monster Hunter monsters. But, you know, what's it going to be? That's really where my quest is. Because, like, Tron Legacy, I think, really kind of expanded the world out a little bit. Because Tron just didn't have a lot of substance. And a lot of old movies are kind of like that. Especially Disney movies. Yeah. So, let's see. What was it? A few weeks ago, I went and hung out with my friend and his son, who's pretty young. And so, like, let's just put on a movie for him. And we watched Robin Hood, the old Robin Hood, which I love. Like, it's fun and inviting, but like, there is no plot. There's zero plot to that movie. Like, the sequences aren't even really. You could completely jumble the movie up, and it doesn't change anything. It's just like 5 separate scenes with weird, dated references now, and so it's like, okay, yeah, sure. Music's great, animation's great. Just weird old school writing styles. And like, I feel like the first 5-10 minutes of I almost said of Up. Like, basically that's the thing. Like, if it doesn't if it doesn't have Up in it, like the first 5 minutes of Up, then it's a bad story. No, the new the Tron Legacy. I say new. Hell, it's been out forever now. Like, the first 5-10 minutes kind of have more story than the whole first movie. Like, they do a really good job of laying everything out. Yeah, Brian made the good point that Indiana Jones doesn't even have to be in his own movie, and everything would have happened the same. He's just a bystander, which I kind of love. Yep, still would have gone to be in the vault. Warehouse 13'd it. Super good. Well, the SP didn't exist, but yeah, that's viable. That's a fair point. Does the SCP exist in the Whedon universe? Okay. I still don't fully understand the SCP stuff. Sure. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I think SCP is fine as a medium for telling stories, because it's basically just a big monster manual. Is all it really is. It's just I feel like there usually should be a limiting factor on some things, and I right, and that's the thing. Like with creepypasta, it's like, here's my story. Like, here's something I'm submitting, and they can be anonymous. Like, I get that. But like with a monster manual, it's like the D&D monster manual, the Paizo monster manual, the Tome of Horrors. Like they're usually capsulated and stuff. And with SCP, it's just like throw everything in. It's everything all the time, and it's like that's the thing I always get hesitant about. Is I feel like the scope is just huge, and it makes some things lumped in that don't feel like they belong with everything else. Do they? Okay. Yep. See, I didn't know that, and that makes a difference. I think that's good that they have some organization. Is it bad that... Mr. Apple says that the Monster Hunter movie trailer kind of reminds me of that first Transformers movie. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like the Monster Hunter movie feels just like Resident Evil, feels just like Transformers. It's just like, what if action movie, but popular thing. And I'm not super into that, which is weird because like I love the Die Hard movies. They're so good. They're so good and they're terrible. Right, you're not trying to say, hey, by the way, Monster Hunter's a cool thing. So, yeah. Well, that's my first little attempt here of a hive-minded dude. I don't know why he doesn't have another arm. Maybe he's got like a big jaggedy arm. Sure, why not? Nope, he's a waiter now. We'll put him in the. He's got like a rope or a towel, and then he's got a bottle of wine and a glass. Done. All right, great. I hate that. I hate that a lot. Let's get rid of it. Come on, eraser. There we go. Man, I think that's something I'd probably come back to. This kind of character after a while, but that right there even made it a little better. Yeah, I think with Crystal especially, like it's hard not to just paint it because it doesn't always look right with lines. Maybe that's my problem, is I'm not making it jaggedy enough. But that's a thing, so that's cool. Move on to the next one. Is there a D&D race that looks like prawns from District 9? Mantids? I mean, it's just bugs. I'm sure there's a creature race that does, but you could just... Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Like, the Amber Hulk is pretty close, but they're huge and they have weird psychic abilities. So, like, I almost... Yeah. That's actually not bad. The Kree. Is it the Kree? I think Kree. Oh, the whatever. Try Kree, yeah. All right, Skeleton Wizard. What was it? It was I was watching the Unis Honest video of Mark and Ethan doing fourth grade math tests. You saying that, like, oh, you speak English better than most English speaking people. We've said that before, and it just makes me laugh. It's like, you know what? There's a lot of people that just can't do stuff. So Ethan was struggling to do just like a addition test. Yeah, plus and minus. It was funny. It was fun to watch, and I was just doing it along, like doing a fourth grade math test along with them. Like, yeah, I'll do that. That'll be fun. So I don't know. It's always one of those things that like things you do normally or things you can do quickly without thinking about them. When you actually start to think about them, get really weird and complicated and kind of overthink things. Oh hell yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of people that just really hate doing math, and you know, I don't know. I've never really had a problem with it. So okay. Kate, that kind of proves my point. People don't like math for some reason. And yeah, but man, I use math all the time. I every now and again I have to stop and like, why the crap did I learn uh calculus? And I have to like sit down like, how do you do calculus again? Why do you use calculus? Okay, let's do a calculus problem. Like, just figure it out, because otherwise it's like, this is like, I don't understand why I have to think like this. But there are situations where you do have to think like that, and I totally get it. Yeah, it's like, yeah, calculus is basically, you know, how can you do large math formulations? If you understand how to set them up, then you can really start doing stuff. And that's how I rock the Diablo auction house when it was out, because calculus. It's weird. It's weird. Anyways, back to what we were talking about. Learning about things that you're good at is, yeah, languages. Like, I don't think you really like. We can say you're better than people that speak it, and you can think like, no, you guys are really good at it. But like, in the end of the day, it's all about what you use and how you use it. So you don't have to know English if you are functional in it. Like, you don't really have to know math perfectly if you know how math is done. So that's where I was trying to get to. I think your English is fine. That is how the American teaching system was for a really long time, until what, like 5 or 6 years ago. It was just math for a long time was pure writ memorization. That's how it was taught. It was like, here's a table, memorize it. And it's like, a lot of people can't do that. Yep. That's the other reason, like, I don't know I probably do know all the states and their capitals for the United States, but I don't have it actively somewhere that I could pull out without just starting to sit down and do it, because I don't have it. When they're like, memorize this, I was just like, no. I don't want to. Right. Right, which is bad, and that's why writ memorization isn't always the best option. But you know, I know people that can just recite the song, like, just, but they have to just do it, and it's like, yeah, I don't want to do that. That's not something I want to spend my time with. So, English language, whatever. Since there are crab folks already, I would suggest that see shrimp folk, like mantis shrimp or something. I'm not a big fan of math. More a fan of literally everything else. Okay. Yeah, there are a lot of weird buggy shrimp people, and I bet you could probably just make the District 9 people out of a Simic hybrid. Just start it as the base, and go for there. Give them basically like Crab eyeballs. Because the District 9 aliens didn't really have, like, superpowers. They were just bugs. Like, you could do that with anything. I guess their blood had some kind of mutagenic property to it. Oh, you're right. It was, yeah. Their ship fuel just somehow mutated people into bugs. Yeah. The funny thing about that was that a lot of the assets from District 9 were supposed to be used for the live-action Halo movie. And then when that got scrapped, they just passed it off to them, which I think is super dope. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think I didn't like that movie because of the shaky cam. I'm not a big fan of shaky cam, and that one was right on par with, like, Cloverfield and... actually, I guess that's the thing. Whenever I bitch about shaky cam, I'm always like, Cloverfield, District 9, just, like, ruined the experience for me. So those are my two, like, worst case things. Yeah, I think that was actually it was a pretty good movie, but they wanted to do it in that documentary style, and I'm not a big fan of it. And so it's kind of like, yeah. That being said, the other Cloverfield movie that was on Netflix, also terrible. So, not just the shaky cam that made those bad. Yeah, I haven't seen the one in the bunker yet. Is that like Cloverfield Lane or whatever? I think that's what it's called. I haven't seen that one. Yeah. But then the other one, Cloverfield Paradox? No, I don't care. Warning, spoilers for Cloverfield Lane. Yeah, I'm never going to see it either. Right. Yep. You're not wrong, but which he's good at that. He's real good at that. John Goodman being terrified. Yeah. I mean, yeah. No, John Goodman's a great actor. Great actor. But once again, I never saw that one. Cloverfield Paradox was terrible. Because space station one, yeah. It just drives me crazy. I wanted a monster movie, and instead I got a whole bunch of people shaking a camera and whining about nothing. Bummed me out. I guess monster movies have kind of gone a weird way. Like I want to do an edit of the newest Godzilla movie where we just take out all the people. It's something I keep talking about. I'm gonna have to just do it one of these days. It's like same thing, yeah. Yeah, that's the problem. It would just be like a weird short film about Godzilla fighting a bug, which is great. That's what I came to see. And instead, I got a guy running around on a train for 2 hours, which I don't give a crap about that guy running around on a train. It's time to request finish. I think I can do one more. Right? Yeah, like there's no substance to it, which is a bummer. Suffer, you can add one more. I mean, all the Godzilla movies have been a little bit silly, yeah. But they've always been like people kind of reacting to Godzilla, so that's fine. Okay, that's what I was talking about. Is that actually up on YouTube somewhere? Because I will watch that. I'll check that out. I really like the Hobbit edit of the Hobbit movie. What's it called? I can't remember. But they cut out everything that's not in the books, and it turned it into like a 3.5-hour movie. It's really good. Yeah, I really like the cut. But yeah, it's funny. All right, there's my wizard. He was supposed to insult himself or make bone jokes, I guess. I cast fire bones. That's not even a good one. Hold on, I can do better. I can do better. I'm just gonna go with the classic. Your bone now. That's another good one. You know, I've got another bone to pick. That's pretty funny. Hold on a second. Boo, boo, boo. I was gonna draw sands. I don't know if he has any magic things, though. There's a cool spell in Pathfinder called Bone Shaker. And if you're casting it on a skeleton, you can move it 5 feet or so. And if you're not casting it on a skeleton, you basically grab somebody's bones and violently shift them left or right 5 feet. It's so bad. Yeah, it does a lot of damage. It's crazy. Bone liquefier. Blech. I would not like to imagine if I had no bones. Yep, just be a slime girl. Oh, well. Okay. Tarasque Dragon. Isn't a Tarasque Dragon just a Tarasque? I guess so. I'm gonna add wings to it. Alright, there's my Sans wizard. Armored Armored Rabbit. That's the next one. I am Le Bonheur. You are Bone Wizard. The Bone Wizard. Making fun of my accent. Velour. Bone Wizard. Anyways, I want to draw a Jackalope. Oh, I've had a lot of fun. Oh, yeah. I just remembered a character I have to put into the Patreon game. Yep, only get one. I don't know what robots look like. Robots, rabbits. I'm gonna do push-ups for that. I watched way too much Expanse. One of my coworkers is from Texas, and so every now and again I'll just start picking up the accent and start sounding like Alex Kamal. I'm not going to do it now, though, because I can't do it on the spot. Bow. Bow, bow, bow. Oh, man, Robot. Why can't I talk? Look at them jumping. Look at them jumping robots. Look at them rabbits. Look at them jumping rabbits jumping around chasing the coyotes. Rabbits. They all got big feet. Not to mention, it would also look terrifying. Would you rather have an exoskeleton or a normal skeleton? I think the Mabim Bam boys talked about that on one of their. I think you can. Oh, blip, 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 blip. Nope. There we go. Everything's fine. Talked about having an exoskeleton on one of their podcasts. It was pretty good. The Mabim Bam boys, the Adventure Zone, my brother, and me. Yep. The McElroys have talked about whether it would be better to have a exoskeleton or and it's a pretty good bit. I don't want to replay it, but if you want to hear them talk about having bones on the outside of your body, definitely worth to listen to. And you can just type in Mabim Bam. That and I don't know, type in like outside bones. Let's see if that works. Let's see if someone can find the video I'm talking about. There's an animation of it. Someone did an animatic for it. A word. Well, I know Bry's going to find it, but I want to see if other people can find it. It's a challenge for other people. And then Bry can just, like, I don't know, flex on them when they can't find it. Just fly, yeah. I'm over here doing push-ups, but Bry's just like non-stop flex. Now I've got Man, there's two things I hate in this world. You and both. No, I was gonna say rabbits and horses. They're scary, all right? Rabbits and horses' skulls don't make any goddamn sense. I have a thing where when I look at like reference images, I instinctively try to break down what their skeleton looks like. And I've seen rabbit and horse skeletons enough that it's terrifying. And then you see like that picture that Bluest Druid posted, and you think of like, what would that look like as a skeleton? And you're like, nothing good happened there. The proportions are all checked up. They're just little tiny like bouncy death machines. And rabbits and horses are very similar for some reason, and I don't like it. Does not surprise me. I don't like it. I don't like drawing it. I've owned rabbits. I've lived by people that owned rabbits. Sorry, I said that wrong. I have not owned rabbits, but I've like known people that owned rabbits and like lived with people that owned rabbits. So it's not like I'm actually scared of them. I don't see a rabbit and freak out, but like it's just I've ridden horses when I was younger. It was a big part of my life was riding horses. It's how a lot of my cousins and I spent time together. And I don't know. Horses are fine. Like, they're nice creatures. Rabbits can be cuddly and cute. They can also be terrifying death machines. So, Watership down it and just decide what fuzzy death thing you want to give your children, I guess. And I would not pick rabbits. Because they're just like, I'm made out of death up top, and then like cylinder, and then huge spindly legs, and that's a rabbit. Like, there's nothing good about any of this. It's just terrifying. Yeah, right? Like, at least a cat, like, you know what's up. The cat's just like, I will kill you. I will kill you right now. And you're like, okay, cat, that's cool. I'm going to stay over here. But with, bunnies, see, like, Brian knows what's up. All of those things are just normal. Like, that's what rabbits look like. Somebody look up Donnie Darko real quick. If anybody hasn't seen the Donnie Darko bunny, like, so good. It's such a good mask. That movie is messed up. I'm just saying. It has nothing to do with rabbits, but it also doesn't have things to not do with rabbits. That's such a good mask. It's so good. No, rabbits can be definitely cute and cuddly. I knew one rabbit that had no goal in life except to hump as many cats as it could. That was all it did, was just wander around, and if a cat ever came in the yard, it would just instantly try to hump it to death, and it was not cool. So, but check it out. So rabbit, right? Rabbit. Horse. Horses are just giant long rabbits. That's all I gotta say. Like, kangaroos are like giant long mice. I mean, just do your own research, man. Nope. See, I had gerbils. Gerbils are adorable, and I've kind of lost the plot for this video, but that's fine. You got gerbils, which have little floofy tails and big old feet and little hands, and then you got kangaroo mice, which have longer legs, and then you got real kangaroos, which are just big old chunky mice with beefy man arms. Like, yeah, what's up? And then you have fucking demon rabbit horses. This is my conspiracy board for the day. Just... Yeah, I'll Charlie Day this one up. Just the horses and the rabbits are in it together, and they're out to get everybody. So be careful. Okay, I'm gonna actually, all things aside now, I'm gonna try to draw an armored jackalope, so I think that'll be pretty dope. Because jackalopes are cool. Like, someone requested an armored rabbit. I think that might have been with antlers. Or who was that? We had. It said horns in the thing. I'll look it up. Death rabbits. Putting the cute back in cute. And then, oh man, we haven't even talked about guinea pigs. You got chinchillas? Probably delicious. Oh yeah, no, they're just little steaks on feet. Very possible. That sounds like a real thing. That's do they get leprosy or do they harbor leprosy? Carry it. Okay. Yeah, because like possums are the same. Possums can't get rabies, but they can carry it, which is weird. Yeah, like their bodies are low enough temperature that rabies can't manifest. But if your animals start eating possums, they can get it from them, which is really weird. So it's kind of interesting. Yeah. I could be wrong. But yeah, they can't. I'm pretty confident that they cannot get rabies because of their body temperature. They have a naturally low body temperature. Nice. Way to bring it back to your human level. Okay, and then I've made a corgi jackalope. A corgalope. Or what are the rabbits called? God. Help. What are the Scottish fold cats? But a bunny. Well, can you guys not hear me, or have I just gone insane? Because that's fine. Okay. Can we rename baby chickens to chicken nuggets? Snake, I don't think we can. I don't think we can name baby chickens chicken nuggets. Partially because, well, nuggets are a weird thing. There is like a level at which you can call something a nugget. So, what was the news? I saw the headline for Subway no longer. Their bread isn't considered bread. I thought that was yeah, it's like that's what the headline says. Like Subway sandwiches aren't classified as bread, and I'm like, that sounds amazing. I have to hear the real story behind it. Turns out, just for tax code purposes, they're technically serving their sandwiches on a pastry because there's too much sugar in the bread. So by the tax law, they don't have to pay the bread tax rate because there's too much sugar in their bread, which makes sense. It's still bread. It's probably more. Yeah, I think the lawsuit they were trying to fight was like, no, it's bread. And they're like, by the law that we have set out, bread, things to classify as bread cannot have this much sugar in them. And they're like, damn it. So now they have to pay what is it, it might be pastry, but I think it's just a certain... There's a word for it. Washington does this too, where certain things of higher levels, basically that aren't just base healthy foods, things that are I can't talk today, and it doesn't matter. Soda's really expensive here. Yeah, sugary things are taxed heavier than non-sugary things. And that's partially because for a long time, basically it was cheaper to buy a McDonald's hamburger than it was to buy real food. So, not cool. I mean, an egg is one could call chicken nuggets. Yeah. Well, I mean, real food has a cost. there's a cost at which things cost. And then when you're like, hey, I could make this hamburger out of cardboard and charge a nickel for it. Like, hey, stop that. All right. Oh, no, it is. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's the political thing, and we don't need to go into that, but that's fine. I think you're right. Welcome to America, where it's really expensive to be poor. Yep. Well, that's why I said I was changing it. So, there we go. There's our armored jackalope, who only has one ear for some reason. I'll draw the saddle. Okay. That got excessive, but that's fine. Why is your head by that saw? That's my question, but we'll move right along. All right. A cute Banderhob. Yeah, what part of the chicken is the nugget? That's the thing I keep hearing people say, and it's like there is not a part of the chicken that is the nugget. Man, what is a Banderhob? What part of the pig, horse, chicken is the hot dog? I love that. I might be a snob, but I try. If I eat a hot dog, it's only a kosher hot dog, and I don't know if that makes it any better. Okay, Banderhob. I dig this creature, and I think everybody's gonna go know why in here in a second. Because it already comes like pre-derpy. Like it's already designed with a derp. It comes pre-pugified. Pugs are pretty cute. You have a chug? Is that a chubby pug? Oh, that sounds terrible. Is it great? I've only encountered a few Chihuahuas in my day, and they've all been just terrible, terrible things. I have a scar on my right leg from my sister's Chihuahua. That's all. I have a scar. You want to know how I got this scar? I got out of a car once, and that was it. That's how I got that scar. That's pretty cute. That's a cute pupper. Nope, literally just walked up, said, "Hey, how's it going?" And the little Chihuahua just comes running out of a. I was camping at the time, so it comes running out of a tent from like 20 feet away and just runs up and bites me on the leg. It's just like, the shit. Where did this dog come from? Why is it biting me? Now I have a scar. What's the... Did anybody play... If anybody can tell me where this is from, never pet burning dogs. I will, I don't know, send you a sticker or something. You can't Google it. Not allowed to Google it. You have to know. You just have to know what it's from. It's from a game. Sierra got it. Yep, that's it. If you go to if you play Warcraft 2, it might be Warcraft 1. I think it's Warcraft 2 though. And you go through the help menu. If you get all the way to the end, like it starts giving you advice like change your underwear daily, never pet burning dogs. it's like what the hell is this? That's good advice, I guess, but why is the dog on fire? Yep. I ram you. I've told you guys about the psychic demon cat that eats your soul, right? Okay. Well, never mind. I'm going to save it for a different campaign. Warcraft 2 tips. Yep. Probably found it. Sounds pretty good. Okay, they've got weird, long, spindly arms. No. It is not Hypnotoad. It is a... That's pretty cute dog. What is cyborgies? I think are pretty cute. Cyborgies are great. Is she? What the crap? Brian, I don't know if that was meant to go in chat or if that was just wildly inappropriate. Put that in the not safe for work. It's just instantly deleted. Okay, I think there's my whatever the hell this thing is called. That's as cute as they get, and I'm not going to draw one sexy because that's just weird. If that's what you're into, that's your own thing. I don't care, but I don't want to draw it, so. Commission Jonas. Because you're the one that does that kind of thing. I don't know. Missing two of the pictures, though. You don't have to, and I would prefer you didn't do it on stream, so that's fine. Please follow the rules. Don't draw weird, sexy stuff on the stream unless it's, you know, it's not in the rules, but it's you know, don't be weird. Be cool. Be cool, man. Be cool, Jonas. Let's see. We'll start with the weird, creepy face and the teeth, and then we'll just like Jessica Rabbit it, and then little hips, and then we're good to go. Bam, 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 bam. All right, we got one more. We got a Tarasque Dragon, and I think we are gonna call it. I think that's gonna be it for the day. Trask Dragon, huh? Well, I think you all know how this is gonna start. Was it you that asked? I don't know why that always happens that way, but I'm gonna draw a chubby little dragon. Then I'm gonna turn it into a Tarasque. That's the I've gone derp mode. Oh, I forgot the book wizard. Well, crap. Okay. Well, no. Hold it. My brain just stalled out. What were we doing? Oh, Tarasque. Right, Tarasque Dragon. Tarasque. You know what? You know what we should do? Hold on a second. It's because I'm facing away. I ain't close. Okay. Does it? Am I okay at this point, or am I really quiet? Because I've been fiddling with my volume. Okay, cool. But when I go like this, it's really quiet, I assume? Is that what's going on? Distant. I've basically turned my microphone all the way down, so I have to be like 6 inches from it, and then I've plastered the rest of the room with sound foam. So hopefully that will kill Jump Rope's echo whenever we stream next to each other. All right, everybody say we're going to draw Tarasque Dragon. Just going to get real close. And I'm going to stop using my plosives so I can just talk. Plosives. Yeah, I have it right above my head. I have it like pointed down. I have it on a boom because I have to move it around all the time. All right, here we go. Tarasque half square face. Trask half turtle body. Boom, 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 boom. Trask have weird tail. Those things Trask have. I was, yeah. And then it's got person face. No, I do want to draw this. I'm trying to figure out exactly what kind of. I think the best dragon that would go with it would be like a dragon turtle, because of the original Tarasque. So I think that would be pretty cool. I'm gonna make this kind of like a turtly Tarasque. I'm gonna keep the horns because I think the horns are pretty dope. Blah. Let me give it like a beak. Blah. Roar! What do eyes? What eyes do have? Blah, 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 blah. Oh man, Jonas, if you draw the way you do with no eyes, my my respect for you just like quadrupled. I'm doing all of this through memory and touch. I draw through smell. I only draw with ketchup and well, Tarasque, the original Tarasque was a Godzilla base basically. Yeah, that's the point. Yeah, the original basis for having the Tarasque in the game was basically like, what about Godzilla? And they're like, you can't use Godzilla. I'm like, it's a Tarasque. Definitely not Godzilla. Okie dokie. Let's finish this turtle shell. I think we're probably gonna leave it like that. How else can I mean, I am interested to like Godzilla actually has stats now, right? Or have they not done that yet? Because Godzilla's in Magic the Gathering. And since Magic the Gathering is also in the D&D universe, ergo Godzilla in D&D. I mean, I know he's been homebrewed a bunch. Like, those exist. But I did they actually stat it somewhere in the lore? Wait, the TV show? The Walking Dead? Gotcha. That's Magic the Gathering. You make me so sad. I play my 2/3 Carl. It kills people. Oh, that's a totally wrong thing. I just fused Carl from The Walking Dead with Carl the llama. Carl. I just removed all their hands. That kills people, Carl. There you go. Yep. Brutal. I said cyborgy, and nobody posted a picture, and I'm sad. I really wanted to see some cyborgies. Siberian corgis are adorable. Fair enough. I have this. I don't dislike dogs. When I was very young, I got attacked by a very big dog, and so I have just avoided dogs most of my life. And so, like, when I go to some of my friend's house and a dog will jump on me, I will just kind of be like, "No, don't do that. Stop it." And I have like no passion or like, "How cute," where everyone else just freaks out, and I'm just like, "Yeah, it's a dog, great." And so I've gotten this reputation of being like, "Oh, that's right. He just hates dogs." And I'm like, "I don't hate dogs." Like, "No, you hate dogs." I'm like, "I don't hate dogs. There's nothing wrong with dogs." I just don't like things jumping on me. Like, am I not allowed to not? Yeah, I feel attacked sometimes. So I don't hate dogs. I just don't like getting punched in the groin over and over again by really excited animals. Yep. Jaw. Here's Rook. And then it's like, "I'm a pup." And I go, this is fine. And then it just punches me in the dick. That's how it, that's. I do get headbutted in the junk by dogs a lot too. I don't like that. "Let me sniff you." It's like, don't, stop it. Stop it. Stop sniffing me. I'm not into this. It's because you smell like pepperoni. Or sauerkraut. Yeah, because you smell like sauerkraut. That sounds like a racial slur. I don't think we should say. So. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you probably shouldn't. Is kraut cabbage? All I know is my grandmother made it all the time, and it was delicious. And she was German, and also cussed at us in German a lot, and we didn't realize it until we started learning German later. This is my great-grandmother. My great-grandmother just basically got away with cussing at all of the grandchildren because she cursed in German. And none of us knew it until one day I realized my mother was swearing in German. I'm like, "Wait a minute, what?" She's like, "No, it's fine. My grandma said it all the time." I'm like, "That's not what that means." I'm drawing the Blastoise version where he's got the cannons on his back. Blam! Blam, blam, blam. All right. I think Druid's doing a much better job Also, the horns you drew are much better than mine, so I'm gonna steal those. I'm gonna redo this. I like the corner, like this swoosh. That's a really good angle. And now he's just got one horn, and it's weird. We got to see my parents for the first time in well over a year, and they were watching the Good Place, which seemed pretty good. It seemed like a pretty good series, but they were talking about like making weird creatures, and they were like, we started with it. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to tell this story, I guess. Anywho, bad story. Moving on. Boop. Moving on. We're gonna draw the book wizard, and then we're gonna call it a day. I think. Gonna draw Jonas, which I think Jonas looks like I think he's got a block, which is a big square. Yep. And then I'm pretty sure he has a horn and an afro and no eyes, and is also Danny Sexbang. Ha ha ha! I'll draw the star. Bam! Still, that's it. All right, I've had enough of this shenanigans. Hold on a second. No one else would post it, so I'm going to post it. I'm going to post the Cyborgy in the chat, because they're adorable. That's not even the right one. That's not even the right one. I saw the cyborg corgi, but that's not what I wanted. I wanted the Siberian corgi. Because they're cute. I fast run dog, but tiny. Okay. All right. Book wizard. No. No, it does not mean that. What's the last line? I was listening to that new song by NSP. What's the hell is it called? Yeah, that's right. That was it. I lost my shit at the last line of that song. Yep. I love Ninja Brian through that whole thing. He's just playing a keyboard on the beach for some reason. Just like judgingly staring at Danny the whole time. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? Yeah. That's just Ninja Brian. That I expect from Ninja Brian. He does that in the that's a pretty good one. Mega Corgi. I like that. I don't know what we're talking about video. He's just like playing the piano in the suit and then just flipping people off. I love it. Man, I really want to hang out with Ninja Brian sometime. Hot Pepper Gaming? I don't. What was Hot Pepper Gaming? Oh, that's right. Okay. I think I do remember that. Did he had the mask on, right? And he just stared. Gotcha. Snarfing. Great. It's a good word. Ego Raptor Ninja Sex Party. Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. Smell my balls. I'm the one who wins. Oh, man. I love those guys. Super great job. Super great job. Being awesome on the internet. It's weird. Like, I don't know. I guess from a like YouTube personality perspective, I think those two are people I from a straight standpoint of like, yeah, well, respect. I definitely respect them, like especially in their works. But like, I can't remember the word now. English not good, Jonas. Help. No. Resonate. I resonate better with them than I do with like a lot of the like YouTube gamers. Like Jacksepticeye is really funny. Markiplier is really funny, but like I don't know. I would much rather I think spend and like do a video with Dan or Aaron or Ninja Brian, just because I think me growing up with a camera, I made lots of really dumb short videos like that, and I like want to talk about it as kind of an art form more than just live streaming's new to me. Like that's not a thing that I ever really thought about. Like, yeah, it'd be great to just stream all the time. like it's just not something I thought I would be doing, but here I am. And so yeah, I would love to hang out with those guys. And I've that could be. Yeah, no, they definitely have the creative eye. I see what you're saying. But yeah, they are. They're very much personalities themselves. And so, what was it? I think during one of the Unis Honest videos, Mark said we could make a whole video about a square of toilet paper, and that would be fine. And he's right. Like that's the thing. It's like I don't really care what they're doing. I just kind of want to see them hanging out, right? Like that's the thing. And with Dan and Aaron, like that's also the thing. But like they also do these amazing things that I think are really fun. Yeah. Right. Yeah, so like I said, I definitely respect all of them as content creators. So I think I resonate a little more with the Game Grumps than I do with some of the other gamers. All right, there's the book wizard. I feel like because it's a Discord draw, I have to give him a pointy hat, because I said whenever I draw a wizard, I have to give him a pointy hat, and then we're gonna. Yeah, I layered it. I'm gonna give you some more books here, just covered in. And then we're gonna put an arrow stuck in this one. There's an arrow stuck in this book, and I don't know. We'll give you like some shoulder pad books. Oh, you're right. Just little tiny books. Little tiny book ears. I'm going to take away the wizard hat, and I'm just going to put a book on your head. It's not even open. It's just a book. It's a book called Hat. It's a book about hats. It's got a star on it because wizard hat. I'm going to give you a mustache. I don't know if you have a mustache, but I'm going to give you one. I think that's it. Hats for Dummies. That's what the book is. Hats for Dummies. Armor from history. How to stop an arrow. All right. We're good. I think that's it. I think we did it. I think we did some stuff. We did some things. We yelled at some people about stuff. I think, oh, geez. I haven't checked the YouTube chat in like a while. I'm so sorry. I just got sucked in there. Gotta go have a good one. Thanks for hanging out, Snake with Hat. Everyone's leaving, so that's fine. But thanks everybody for hanging out. I think it's I think I'm gonna go get some lunch, hang out for the day, get some work done, try to get those videos out in the next day or two. Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. Once again, I do have new stickers coming in the mail, hopefully today. As soon as I get the new Rugby Halloween edition stickers, which we designed here on stream, I will put those up on the store, and I think I might just throw them into a package if anybody orders anything from the store in the next few weeks. So I haven't gotten those yet, so if you order anything today, it probably won't have the sticker in it, but I'll let you know when those come. And we'll send them out to the Patreon members. So Patreons should be getting a package before Halloween, I hope before Halloween. And yeah. It's a weird time right now, so I'm going to say this to everybody here. I don't know how many people are in the chat, but if you haven't registered to vote, register to vote. Voting's important. Yeah, please vote. And that's as political as I'm going to get. So everybody else, thank you for watching. Stay happy, stay healthy. Keep your dice on the table, and we will catch you tomorrow, I think, right? Tomorrow's going to be on Twitch. I might try to do Twitch and YouTube just to kind of merge the audiences. I kind of want to do some wood burning, though. Yeah, if I can get a camera set up, I might do that. So we'll see what happens. But thanks everybody, and we will catch you later. Cue outro music. Title